Hey y'all, I'm getting ready to make deviled eggs, or doubled eggs as my grandbabies call them, or they did when they were little. And the first thing I like to do, I love to use store-bought eggs because I buy them and I let them sit for a couple of weeks in my refrigerator because they peel easier than really fresh eggs from my girls down in the coop. But what I love to do, these have been sitting for so long this direction, I love to just turn them over like that. Have you ever gone to devil eggs and your yolk be one closer to one end or the other? So this will fix it. And I'm going to do this for about an hour, and I'm just going to leave them sitting out here on the counter and let them work their way back into the middle, those little yolks. Because I have had that very same thing, and my yolk be closer to one end of the white, and it just doesn't make a very pretty deviled egg. It makes it real thin on one end of the white. There we go. So here in about an hour we'll boil them, okay? Jack's, I don't know if they can see the chickens. Let's see here. Hey y'all, how are y'all doing today? It's almost Easter, and y'all know I've been making sides to go with that ham I'm going to bake. And one of them is English pea salad. I've made it with y'all before. It was down in my canning kitchen. And of course I told lots and lots of stories to go along with it, so I thought I'd try to do it a little quicker today for those of us that don't like lots and lots and lots of stories. If you need to get in here and make it just like me. First thing I'm going to start with is 2 cans of these sweet peas. English peas is what I call them. And I love, if I'm going to eat with the milk, LeSueur brand. But they're real tender, y'all know that. And so I like to get this Del Monte or another brand because they seem to keep their integrity a little bit more when I'm going to mix them in an English pea salad. So I have been draining those 2 cans. 1, 2. And I'm going to put those in here first. Second, I'm going to put some sharp cheddar, diced sharp cheddar. And you can already buy it in the baggie. It's 8 ounces. And I'm just going to put that, you know what, these are like cubed, and I like them to be diced. And I didn't find diced, meaning I just like them to be a little smaller. So if y'all hang in there with me, I'm going to dice these instead of cubed. Just like this. The idea is you want your cheese bits to be almost the size of your English peas, like that. You kind of want everything to be like that. Everything you put in here. But if you just stick the cubed in there, it's going to be good too. This dish reminds me of my first mother-in-law, Velda. Velda Gates. She has passed on just not that long ago. She had Alzheimer's, just like my mother has Alzheimer's now. Isn't that something? You hear that all the time now. It's really prevalent these days. I don't know what the deal is. Why is that happening? I know. But anyway, she always had English pea salad. She's the one that taught me English pea salad. So I'm putting my now diced cheese in here. She's the first person that taught me how to make it. I would go to her house and she would always, I'd say, can I help? Because I love to cook. And she'd say, sure. And then she'd just let you take it over. But then after that, it was yours. It was your responsibility. That was pretty smart on her part, wasn't it? But she did. She taught me and she let me do whatever I wanted to. And if you don't have diced cheese, you can put shredded, okay? Shredded cheddar would be fine. It's not going, don't let that stop you if that's all you got at the house. Okay. Now into this, we're going to put some real bacon bits. What did I do with mine? Y'all know I buy the real bacon bits, but then in a bag, then I put them in a little paper towel and I microwave them for about 30 to 50 seconds. And this is a 1/4 cup going in, just to kind of wake them up, freshen them up a little bit. It doesn't quite get them real crispy, but it just kind of tends to wake them up a little bit more, get them a little more done than they come in the bag. To that, I've diced a 1/4 cup of purple onion, right? Because it's purple, I know. Y'all are with me, so we're calling it purple from here on out. Smoked paprika. Y'all knew we would have to put smoked paprika. I'm going to do a 1/2 teaspoon. And this kind of enhances and plays off of the smoked bacon we put in there, smoked bacon bits. So it's a good little addition. If you don't have smoked paprika, you can just put regular paprika. And if you don't like it, don't put that. I don't know that my mother-in-law Velda had taught me to do that. I don't know if she did or not. I can't remember. Sure can't. Sweet pickle relish is our next thing. And I'm going to put a 1/4 cup. Now, she did not teach me measurements. You just put it in there. You taste it if you liked it good. If not, you added whatever you thought it needed. But I'm trying to do recipes for y'all out there. Especially a lot of y'all want me to do a cookbook. So I really need to come up with some recipes. And I think last time I made this, I did not put any mustard. But today I'm going to do a little squirt of mustard. So that's totally up to you. Just like that. Just add a little tanginess. Let's see, what else? Celery. I did 1 big stalk of celery that I'm going to put in here. Let me get it right here. I chopped it just like kind of finely, just like I did the purple onion. Chop it finely. Or that's how I like it. And to that, we need to add some boiled eggs. And I boiled them previously. I don't know if y'all can see behind me. Yeah, you see I got a chicken coming in the door. I opened the door because it's so beautiful outside. And when I peeled these, I just went on and chunked them the shells right outside the door. They love that. They said, that's our calcium. And you can chop these if you like them chopped big. I personally like to actually mash my eggs with a fork. So that's what I'm about to do. I like small little pieces of egg. Some of us like big, some of us like small. So you make this however you want to make it, and it will be your English pea salad. Some of you have told me that you visited down here, down south, and was so glad I posted it last time because you had not had it since you had been down here or ever heard of it, but you liked it and had it in a restaurant. So I'm so glad to share that. I didn't realize it was a southern thing. I really didn't. So I love that I can share it everywhere, all around the world. Sure can. You can see the ingredients in it. It's really good, right? Okay, y'all. Let's just get all of these eggs in here. Try to without spilling too many. There we are. I think I can put that to the side now. I always think that and I take it back, don't I? Okay, isn't that colorful and pretty? I know. All right, let's see. What else do we need? We need some mayonnaise. Yes, we do. And I'm going to put a 1/4 cup to begin with. But now again, I did not learn this with measurements. So just do it as creamy or as dry as you want, okay? Don't let what I'm saying totally guide you. It's just a starting point, I guess is what I'm trying to say. All right, now at this point, I like to, oh yeah, and all those eggs had no salt and pepper. So we do want to salt, like kind of like you're just salting those eggs, just like that. And then y'all know I do fresh ground pepper. You can just do some black pepper. This is pepper Milan. Just got green and pink and red and white and black peppercorns in there. And I love that flavoring. Woo! That pepper went up my nose. Now I'm going to be sneezing, guys. I do that every time, don't I? I know it. Sitting here. I'm just folding because I don't want to break up my little peas, you know. And what I love about this, too, is if you usually have this stuff in your pantry, in your refrigerator, you know, that you could throw together an English pea salad without having to run to the store. So I really, really like that. This looks like a wonderful amount. I think those measurements are all going to be great. Y'all want to see up close? Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay, y'all. I know we've got to taste it, don't we? We sure do. I got us a little bowl. I'm going to have to hide this for myself before tomorrow. Tomorrow's Easter. And that's another thing. I'm mixing this up the day before, and that's perfectly fine. And you keep it in the refrigerator. And then I don't have to make a mess Easter. Plus, to me, the flavors all come together and it even tastes better tomorrow. Let me come show y'all. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, let's taste here. I try to get a little bit of everything. Cheese, peas, onions, celery, bacon. Right? Yum, yum, yum. I sure do thank Velda for teaching me this. I sure do. Well, y'all, I'm not going to tease y'all anymore. I'm going to turn off the camera and finish this. And I'm going to cover this. Oh, yeah. I can do that with y'all. I know. I need to quit eating, don't I? I've got this pretty little dish. I thought I'd use a lot of pinky purple dishes for Easter. And this dish, my friend, one of my good friends, Christy Hare, got it for me. She also is my hair fairy. And she said she saw it in a little antique shop. And she thought of me. And now every time I use it, I think of Christy. So, isn't that sweet? I know. And I just love it. I think, what did I put in it back at Christmas time? Oh, ambrosia salad. I believe it was. So it is just so pretty, and it's going to be real pretty on our Easter Sunday buffet. Yes, it is. So I thank you again, Christy. I love it, girl. I love it. I about overflowed, huh? Now then, I'll cover it with some plastic wrap and get this in the refrigerator, and then I'll go back to eating. Bye-bye, guys. I'll see y'all later.